Hello, good morning. It is not a time to be alive right now. Hi, my name is Maris. Welcome to my channel. I'm in a bit of a reading slump. That's what this vlog will be about. I am in a bit of a reading slump, and it's not the type of slump where you are not reading anything. It's the slump where you're reading constantly, but you're not getting through a book. I am in the process of reading 3 different books and I just can't seem to finish one. And I've only read 3 books this entire month and I've had varying successes with the enjoyment levels. However, I had a goal. I set myself a goal in the beginning of the year that I want to read 6 to 8 books every month. As you can see, I have not reached that, and it is the 22nd of February, so we are at the very last quarter of the month. And I just want to read and finish a book. Please and thank you. So this is literally what I'm going to be doing today. I am going to be reading and finishing the books that I'm already in the process of reading. Let's talk about what the books are that I'm currently in the middle of reading. So, book number 1 is Washington Black by Addie. This is about Washington Black, who is a slave, who becomes a personal assistant, who becomes a runaway, who ends up in the Arctic, and becomes a free man. And essentially it just follows his life. It just follows his story of coming of age and just his experiences. And this is the one I'm most likely to finish, considering the fact that I have maybe 70 pages left of it. So I think we good. And I think I can do this one, if not others, because I definitely want to finish all 3 of these, but if I'm to finish one, this is probably the one that I'm going to do. Hello? The second book that I am currently listening to on audio is Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth. This is a book that I just randomly stumbled upon in my library app and decided I'm gonna give it a chance. And I gave it a chance, and now I have about a third of the audiobook left, just a little less than a third. And this is about these kids who were chosen to be the chosen ones. Chosen to be chosen ones. Ha 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 ha. Brain. Essentially, this group of kids defeated the Dark One, who was their villain, essentially, and it's been 10 years since that happened, and they've all had varying levels of adjustment to society following them completing their purpose in life to defeat the Dark One. But at the 10-year anniversary, apparently things are not as over as they thought they were. And this is literally what we're following, and I'm not gonna say anymore because spoilers! Now, the last book that I want to read and finish up is The Invisible Life of Addie Larue. I don't have the cover of it right now. What is it called? The dust jacket? I don't have the dust jacket right now, also ignore this. This book doesn't really need an introduction. Everyone basically knows what this is about. It is about Addie Larue, who makes a deal with the devil to live forever at the price of being forgotten by everyone. Until one day, she's not. I started this book in January. And I for some reason put it down and picked up other books. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I was in the middle of a slump in January. It took me forever to kind of push myself through another couple books following that slump. So when I picked up Addie Larue, I was still kind of reeling in that slumpish moment. So I just want to finish it. I have like what? 200 pages left of this. Fuck. I was not expecting that. Ooh, actually, Script has an audiobook of this. I just made my life a whole lot easier. This is the 3 books that I am in the process of reading, and I hope to get through. And yeah, that's the introduction. That was way too long. I'll catch you later.
It's a mess. All the thoughts inside. Please clean this and just tell me how it feels.
Hi again. It has been over an hour and a half, and I have read a chapter. Now, this may sound impressive, but hear me out here. This chapter was like maybe 5 pages at most. So I'm not doing too great. I'm already failing at my own little challenge of reading today. So we're off to a great start. But, hear me out here. I am now sat at the desk by the computer, and I have it open on the screen in front of me. I also smacked myself in the face, so today is off to an incredible start. I will probably go for a coffee and some breakfast. Would be about time. I've been awake for 4 hours. I have decided that I am gonna read the books in the same order that I introduced them in my TBR. That would be Washington Black first. Furthermore, I'm gonna continue with Chosen Ones, and this I have like less than 5 hours left of, and I'm listening to at a faster speed, so that should go in about 3 hours, and I can do some cleaning around the house, do some laundry, which is getting a bit out of hand, and do some washing up, and I will finish with Addie Larue. Main reason why I'm not starting with Addie Larue, even though it's the book that I've been in the middle of for the longest, because I started this back in January, is because I feel like if I start with a book that I have the most left with, I will not read any other books after it. Like, if I'm going to finish 3 books today, Addie Larue has to be the last one. Otherwise, I don't think I'm gonna finish the other ones first. So we will see how it all plays out. But I do think that I will at least finish Washington Black and Chosen Ones and get mostly done with Addie Larue. But that does depend on how much I feel like reading at the end of the day, even though I will be pushing myself as much as I can. I don't know what this was. I am tired. I should be going for that coffee really soon, and then I will be switching to the audiobook, but I want to get at least like 2 chapters further in Washington Black before I go get a coffee. So yeah, that is the current goal, plan, idea. I'll keep you updated. And hopefully better than usually, because usually my updates are like, hey, 2 days later, and this is what happened. We'll do better this time. I'll do better this time. I promise. Okay? Okay. So, I literally am just about to leave for coffee and breakfast and whatnot, and I realized I don't have the earphones to listen to the audiobook because my boyfriend has them. Okay. Sorted it out. I have something to listen to audiobook with. I'm way too excited about this. I need sleep and coffee. Mostly coffee. And then sleep early.
My skin, I just hope this fever don't find its way within.
Guess I finally opened the curtains. I did! Look at all my plant babies. Well, not just mine, but I call them my babies. So, yeah. I recently just repotted them with my boyfriend, and they're all happy and living and growing, and I love it. Not the update. I listened to a little bit of The Chosen Ones while I was going to get coffee, and this little shit nearly burnt me. It is so hot to hold, and my walk home isn't even that long. I just nearly dropped it 17 times because of how warm the actual cup is. I'm scared to drink it so far, but I really need coffee, so hold on. I need to get the stick out of here. Okay. Am I brave enough? I'm not sure if I'm brave enough. Okay. I need coffee, so. Not as bad as I thought, but it's still very hot. And now I'm gonna continue watching them black.
In this time alone, just to make my problems end. Why am I selfish?
Hi, what up? I'm back. And I finished the book, and it's like what, 1 p.m. I started this whole reading part around 9. Barely managed to read anything. I kept being like in and out of the reading, but I managed to finish Washington Black. Finally! Hello! I'm doing good. Not great, but I'm doing good. I finished the book. I'm happy. So, this book is... I don't even know what to say. It follows Washington Black from his childhood as a slave to him being a young adult, like maybe reaching his 20s, but I don't even think he reached his 20s at that point. Like late teens in the 1800s. And this book was really beautifully written. It was wonderfully written. The author really has a way with words. And can your cars please stop driving around, because honestly you're loud. I enjoyed the concept of the story. I enjoyed the writing of the story. However, it didn't do much for me. I literally just finished it, and I'm thinking that I didn't love it, I didn't hate it, I didn't dislike it, I didn't like it. I just felt... I'm not 100% sure. I feel like this is like a 3.5 stars. It was good. It was really well written, but it just wasn't for me. Kinda on the fence here about it, and I don't know how to fully feel. So, yeah, that's the thing. In other news, I have managed to do one patch of laundry, have a coffee, and eat only one of the sausage rolls that I bought from Greg's. I'm thinking that I might play some Sims now, because I've been wanting to play it, and I basically never actually get to the computer, so I never actually play it. So I thought, why not? I'm gonna go play some Sims, and then probably listen to Chosen Ones while I do that. Even though my attention span when playing Sims is so bad that I don't think that will actually work. Because I actually will not pay attention to the audiobook. But we will see. We will work on it. It's fine. Not gonna lie, waking up at 6 a.m. is really taking its toll on me, and I'm ready for a nap. Also, if you're gonna say anything about me being on this couch in every clip, you are correct. I basically haven't left this position. I have, but I really haven't. So that also isn't helping me with my being really tired and ready to go to bed situation. In terms of reading updates, I have about 2 hours left, a little over 2 hours left of Chosen Ones audiobook. So that's awesome. I'm really enjoying it. One of the big reveals... Well, it wasn't that big of a reveal because I did have my suspicions. It was pretty obvious for a while now. And yeah, I am just curious how it will all play out at the end. I am overall really enjoying it. I don't know why, but I was like really apprehensive about going into this book in the first place. Like, I was just concerned that it's not gonna be anything that I'm gonna really enjoy. I feel like it was gonna be a meh book. However, I am really enjoying it. It's not like the greatest piece of literature you're ever gonna read, but I'm having a good time with it and I don't care. So I am gonna put it aside for now though, because my brain cannot do that anymore. I cannot just listen, I need to do something. So I'm probably gonna pick up The Invisible Life of Addie Larue for a bit or watch some booktube. Probably watch some booktube to not actually be reading. Just a little break, cause my brain can't do this not right now. So that's my update of me being really tired. Also, my arm is really dying from this. So bye. I've changed scenery. I'm in my bed, very tempted to go and take a nap, which probably is a good idea considering that I need to drive in a little bit. And it's better to be well rested and get some sleep and not make it unsafe. So I'm probably gonna take like a half an hour nap in a little bit, but I'm gonna continue at least a little bit with Chosen Ones before I do. Just checking in, so at least you get to see a moment of me not being in the living room on that sofa. Because I don't want to make it too boring. I have a very itchy chin, and I've been trying to sort it out for like 10 minutes. So, it's been half an hour, a little over. I've taken that nap. On one hand, I feel a lot more alive. I don't feel like falling asleep anymore. On the other hand, I have a lot less energy because now I just feel like cozying up and doing nothing but watching some TV shows or something. I'ma just finish Chosen Ones and yeah. That's literally the update. I have slept, I have both more and less energy, and I'ma finish reading. Yeah, that's it. Hi, it is almost 10 o'clock in the evening. It has been a massively long day. I am surprised that I'm not already in bed sleeping because in my brain I thought I was going to sleep by 8 o'clock. So yeah, that didn't happen, so hey, I survived longer than I thought. Aren't we all proud? In conclusion to today, I finished 2 books. I finished Washington Black, which I already talked about, gave it 3.5 stars, and then I finished Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth on audiobook just a little while ago. Let me talk about Chosen Ones a little bit as well, so you get a sense of my thoughts and feelings on this as well. So, Chosen Ones, I didn't expect to love. I don't know why. I kind of went into it with fairly low expectations, nothing like massive. It's Veronica Roth's first adult book, from what I understand, and it follows these kids who became Chosen Ones, who defeated a Dark One, and now 10 years later they're just dealing with the after of defeating a villain, essentially. And the premise sounded pretty good. I was actually pretty interested in it. I actually was thinking for the longest time that I'm gonna give it like 4 stars because it was entertaining. It was a really solid book. However, the last hour of the audiobook that I listened to, I got so lost. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what was fully revealed. It just completely lost me. So, despite the fact that I was really enjoying it, I was super entertained by it, I kind of lost it and like all the understanding and excitement that I had for the book just in that last hour because of how confused I was. For completely different reasons than for Washington Black, I'm giving this 3.5 stars. Because as much as I enjoyed it, it just kind of lost me at the end there. It just was not what I was thinking it was gonna be throughout the reading process, throughout the listening process, because I was actually like having a good time. I was actually thinking it's a solid, entertaining book that I would think to give 4 stars to, but like the ending just kind of dropped my enjoyment because I just have no idea what I was actually following. So that's the little end wrap up. Also, I am sorry for this position. Despite me saying that I lasted until 10 o'clock, even though I thought I'd pass out at 8, I am exhausted. And lying on Duncan the teddy bear is a perfectly comfy position, and also I don't have anything to hold up my phone to film. So here we are. You see the shelf, you see the bear, you see me wrapped in a blankie, being cozy. So that's it. That was my day. Just a casual reading day that I took from a day off. So I used the chance for once. And I actually finished 2 books, which brings my total of books read this entire month to 5. A lot closer to what where I want to be. So thank you for joining me for this hectic, no real updates, and strange mood day of reading and listening to audiobooks and lifting up that goal of mine. Also, I love the shadows. Just look at all of them. It's time for bed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video, which I do have planned another vlog, so stay tuned for that. Bye!